Hey, I'm Dr. J. Today we're going to make crispy potato chips with some barbecue seasoning. So delicious. So I just have one large russet potato. I've already peeled it. If you're going to do this like ahead of time, which I did, just going to peel it and put it in some water. That will keep it from browning, oxidizing. So I'm going to cut this into just pieces that are going to fit into my little feeder here. Just like that. I put these pieces back in. This is one of the best mandolins I've actually ever had. I've had the other ones that you slide. I hate to tell you, I had some accidents with those. This one is pretty much like a no fuss, and I don't have to worry about it because everything goes in the chute like this. And then the blade, my hand never even comes near it. So I'm a big fan. If you want, I'll put a link below for it. It's called Once for All Mandolin. Fantastic. I'm going to make chips right now, so I'm going to have it sliced nice and thin. So just nice and easy. Get a little arm workout at the same time. I'll just show you what they look like. Nice and thin, just like that. They come out perfect. Actually, I might as well just put these in here now. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these all up and then I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. You want to make it nice and cold, just about a half hour. They're fabulous. It's so worth it. I can't wait till you see these all done. So we're going to keep going with this. Okay. Easy. Like that. No worries about needing to go to the emergency room with that, right? Okay, nice and easy. Okay, so these are going to go into the refrigerator for at least a half hour. They're going to get nice and cold, and we're going to fry them up. They're going to be fabulous. Okay, so I've got my fryer. I've got some avocado oil in there. I've got it set to 320 degrees, which is perfect for our chips. It'll give them a time to cook and crisp up, but they won't get burnt. So it'll be perfect. So I'm just taking them out of the cold water, just drying them off just a little bit. This is so much fun to do. I love frying. And I know people get, a little wrapped around the axle with it, but you know what? If you're not eating this every day, it's okay. We're using some good oil. We're going to fry at a good temperature. They're going to be delicious. And I like doing it this way too. This way I don't have bags of chips in my house, right? In one potato, you're going to see how many chips this makes. It's crazy. So Alejandro, this is for you. You asked me a little while ago if I have ever made barbecue flavored chips, and I have. They're delicious, and I'm going to show you how. So that's it. I've got a nice big fryer basket, just throwing them down. It's going to take 3 to 4 minutes. You just want them to be nice and golden brown. And then when they come out, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. I'm going to put my barbecue seasoning on top. That's simple. Okay, these are nice and brown, so crispy. Look at that. I'm just going to drain that oil. Okay, get that drained. Just going to put it out on some paper towel, just like that. And this is when you want to season them, okay? So I'm going to hit them with just a little bit of salt. I do have salt in my barbecue seasoning, but I don't have a lot of it in there. So I'd like to hit it with just a little bit extra. I've got some of my own spice blend here. So good. Yep. All right, I'm going to keep frying, and we're going to have chips.
That's so cool.
I know, barbecue potato chips.
They look store-bought.
Right? And the great thing is, you guys know, right? I am a doctor. My deal was functional medicine. I'm a chiropractor, so I've always been into good food, healthy food. But we made these, right? We bought an organic russet potato. We're using good oil, avocado oil.
It was so hard. We took forever trying to find. We finally found a brand in the store that didn't use these seed oils.
Yeah.
There's I think a Siete brand that uses the
Siete
avocado.
and Grand Canyon, I think, is the other one. They're really good, but they're expensive, right? Yeah. I'm all for them. Don't get me wrong. We still support them. They're still a great chip. But this was one potato. That's crazy. We're thinking this would be great for like game day coming up, right? Or really anytime.
Yeah, I was going to wear my jersey.
Yep.
one of my miniature.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any.
No.
Yeah.
He's not really a sports guy.
No.
But we do like parties. We do like Super Bowl parties. We don't have to watch. We just there for the food.
I like the commercials.
Okay. And the food.
Yeah.
So barbecue chips, we made them. And you know what? And if you don't have a fryer, it's okay. You could use like a Dutch oven. You just want to have about 3 inches of the oil in there. That's all. And I just kind of turn them around, give them a little flip.
What really helps though is getting them uniform and thin. That little mandolin slicer you have is a game changer.
It just makes my life so much easier.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got barbecue sauce on these?
Yeah. Well, this is my barbecue rub. My sweet barbecue rub.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Yep.
Well, that's amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, I think we might go off and just eat these.
Yeah. Just go. It would be bad to eat the whole bag or the whole bowl.
Yeah, we might have to share with our friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Alejandro, for you got to make these. Let us know, okay? So if you like these recipes, please share with your friends and family. If you have not subscribed yet, please do that as well. And don't forget to click that bell. That way you know when our next video is coming out. All right, love you all. Now, going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.